Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TCG Talk, back today with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you some ideas that I've been just having fun with Zen, and kind of showing you some of the value that Zen can get off of 2, 3, and even 4-card, 5-card hands. And he's honestly, there's certain situations where he's getting like Leviathan numbers, even with the very small card pool we have from Miss Veil, as well as the current Ninja card pool. He can do some pretty fun stuff already. I wanted to share those with you, just have some fun with it, and kind of hopefully get some people excited for Zen. But yeah, we'll get right into it. As we have the Edge of Autumn background here, we'll pull this up. But one thing I want to go over really quick is a Drop in the Ocean. It's one of the newest spoilers that's been shown since the last time I did a video. It's a 0 cost. It's a legendary. Only can have one of your deck. It says target attack gets -1. If you play another blue card this turn, transcend. I'm pretty sure this is gonna have the same window that Prism has, right? When a popper's played against her, you'll be able to respond by making it not a popper anymore. I'm pretty sure this card's not as crazy, but I just wanted to show it because the artwork is actually sick. I'm pretty sure it's like a whirlpool, right? Because you can kind of see in the top left, like the rocks around it. So I don't know what it's swirling into, but that's just a sick. It almost looks like a dragon to me. Very sick looking art. And I just wanted to kind of show it off because these Mystic Incense, regardless of their playability, they're awesome. I want to collect one of each of them at Marvel if I ever get the opportunity to do so. They're really, really sick. So we'll get right into it, what you wanted to watch this for. By the way, if I didn't say this, I always do at the beginning of the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Feel free to check out the Discord down below. We're at like 540 members. Amazing. Everyone's been super positive. I just want anyone who's watching this video that's in the Discord, thank you so much for making the area positive and welcoming and accepting for anyone, any background, any play experience. Like, it's been really awesome to see that get cultivated, and I really appreciate it. If you're a long-standing supporter and you want to support the channel a different way, there is access to the channel membership. We have 27 channel members, way more than I thought we'd have, 27 more than I thought we'd have. So I appreciate y'all every day. Thank you so much. But yeah, we'll get right into it. So this is an example of a 2-card Zen hand. So again, I know we have a limited card pool. This is just for fun. So for anyone in the comments, you can still comment and say like, oh, we have to wait, and that's totally okay. But I'm excited, so we're going to talk about it. So you have Droplet, which is both of these are newly revealed cards. So Droplet is a 0 for 2 block with no go again that says if you've played another blue card this turn, it gets +2. And then we have the Path Well Traveled. The Japanese version is being shown right now, but it gives attack go again at instant speed. And if you've played a blue card this turn, you can transcend it, which means flip it for chi. It goes back to your hand, so on and so forth. So you can play Droplet, and then in response to Droplet, and this can work with any blue attack, response to Droplet, play the Path Well Traveled. They'll both see each other. Since Droplet's still in the layer step, when you play the instant, you've technically played a blue card, so the instant sees that you've played a blue card. And then it'll resolve and it'll transcend and go back to your hand, and then Droplet will see that you played the instant and get +2. So Droplet will get +2 from its own effect, and it'll get go again from the Mystic Instant. So it's a 0 for 4 go again now. You then can pitch the Transcendence or the Chi to go get the Crouching Tiger and a card like Pouncing Key that has combo. And now Crouching Tiger will come in for 1 because you have Tiger Stripe Shuko as your arm piece, which I'm pretty sure, unless they give us something broken, Zen is going to run Tiger Stripe Shuko. That's just my opinion. And then Crouching Tiger comes in for 1. And then finally, you get to play Pouncing Key as a 0 for 4 go again, since it followed up a Crouching Tiger, threatening Mask of Momentum trigger. So off of a 2-card hand, 2 blues, mind you, 2-card blue hand, you can attack for 9 damage and threaten to draw an additional card. Literally no deck in the game does that right now. Even Leviathan, there is not a 2-card blue hand that I can think of where she is going to be playing 9 damage. It's very, very insane. And I'm hoping that they give us blue starters, please, like good blue stars to get buffed somehow after the first card that combat chain. That'd be really, really cool. Regardless, though, this is a really cool line, but people are always like, oh, that's the legendary, that's the best one, right? It gives an attack go again. Of course that line's gonna be good. Well, let me show you another one. So we have 100 wins, and we have a grain that tips the scale, which gives a target attack +1. So you do the same thing. You play a blue 100 wins, and then in response to blue 100 wins in the layer step, play the grain that tips the scale, and then they'll both see each other, and grain will flip into a chi. And now 100 wins is coming in for 2 because it gets buffed by a grain that tips the scale. You pitch the chi, go get, let's just say I just did a different card for the fun of it. Go get Mauling Key and Crouching Tiger. You can go get any combo card though. or you go get Tiger Swipe, whatever you want to do. In this situation, we have Tunic up. So 100 Winds comes in for 2. Crouching Tiger will come in for 1 because the second 2 or less base, and it gets buffed by Shuko. And then you activate Tunic and play Mauling Key for 5, plus deal an additional damage if it hits because of its own ability. So again, you were threatening 9 damage off of 2 blues and threatening a card draw. Pretty nuts. And you get to keep that chi for later in the game when you absolutely need it. Really cool. Now, are these game breaking? Are these like OP as heck? No, but no other deck in the game currently right now can play 9 damage off of 2 blues. If there is one, please let me know in the comments down below. I would be very interested to know which deck that is, because I can't think of one off the top of my head. Really cool stuff. Really enjoying it so far. And again, we don't have the current card pool, and if Zen's able to do this, like even if they didn't give Zen any type of like crazy stuff, right? There's cards like Captain's Call that are really useful. There's you can use a reactions like Lunging Press and Conceal Blade on a red attack, and then play a Transcendence card and go get the second step. Like even playing, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, playing a red 100 Winds and then Lunging Pressing it, and then playing this Transcend card, pitching it to go get the Winds of Eternity, and then play Winds of Eternity or another 100 Winds, whatever case may be. It's really cool stuff that you can do. It doesn't have to leave with a blue attack. It just has to be a blue card. So really cool stuff there. Then we have a 4-card hand. This one's really cool. So Captain's Call, Pudding Tom responded to one of my tweets when I was showing these he just said Captain's Call, and I was like, he's so right. So blue Captain's Call says you can make a card with cost 0, either get +2 or go again. So in this situation, we play Captain's Call first, and then we play +2. Then we play Preserved Tradition. I just picked a random Mystic Instant here that puts a card from our graveyard to the bottom of our deck. We then can use that once it flips into Chi, since we played a blue card this turn, to pitch for Chi to go get 100 Winds. And as you can see in the top left, our hand was Preserved Tradition, Captain's Call, 100 Winds Fluster. So we can go get our second 100 Winds. And then we can play 100 Winds for now 5 because we chose +2 through Captain's Call. We can play the second 100 Winds for 4 because it's being buffed by its other 100 Winds. And then we can play Flusterfist for 4, right? So now we have a 13 damage 4-card hand, slightly above rate, nothing crazy, but every single card hits a breakpoint. And the good thing about this is we didn't need to get a card to hit in order to make this happen, right? We just naturally had a 5/4/4. Now you could even do this hand differently, right? You could pitch the Preserved Tradition to Kadachi 100 Winds Fluster, dealing, this pretty much 3, 7, 9, pretty much the same damage for the most part. Not quite, but yeah, it's or not the same damage for the most part, but the same rate on a 2-card hand playing. And you could arsenal the Captain's Call. But again, a 4-card hand being able to deal 13 damage. And the biggest thing about this that's different from Katsu is in this kind of situation with this kind of hand, in order to go get that second 100 Winds, Katsu basically has to pitch for Kadachis and then throw 100 Winds out there and hope they don't block it, which if it's a mass trigger, they're most likely going to block it. And he has to get rid of that 4th card. It leaves his deck. Whereas in this situation, it doesn't. It just goes back as chi. So there's some advantages, I think, to Zen. We'll have to see the rest of his kit, but there's some advantages to Zen where you've had hands as a Katsu player where you're like, okay, I need to somehow get one of these to hit through breaking scales or through whatever. I need something to hit so I can have a really good turn. Whereas with Zen, if you have access to Chi, then you're good. Like, you don't have to do anything, right? So super interested to see that. I think blue Captain's Call might actually be pretty played. It's just my opinion. Even with not knowing the rest of his kit, blue Captain's Call seems like a pretty solid option for Zen, but we'll have to see. So, and then finally, we have a fun 5-card one. This one's not like world ending. It's an 18 damage 5-card hand, so 3 overrate technically. But what you can do is, same thing, Captain's Call. This time we have Pouncing Key, Growl, and Find Center, along with the legendary instant that allows Zen to, it costs 3 a play, but it allows you to make 2 Crouching Tigers. They get +1, and you can Transcend. So what you'll do is you'll play Captain's Call, choosing +2 in this situation just to kind of make damage numbers even and more annoying to deal with. Of course, though, over the turn, there's multiple ways you could sequence this. It then flips, it transcends. You make 2 Tigers from playing it, and then you're able to pitch it to go get, let's say, Tiger Swipe, or it could be Tiger Swipe. It could be another Pouncing Key. It could be, if you don't want to waste Tiger Swipe, It could be a multitude of things, right? But so you've made a total of 3 tigers now, 1 from Zen's ability and 2 from the legendary, and they all get +1. And now the first Crouching Tiger will come in for 3 because of Captain's Call, because it is seen as an attack action mixed with the legendary instance ability. Then we have Growl, which also comes in for 3. Then you have the second Crouching Tiger, which comes in for 3 again, 1 because of Shuko, and 2 because of the legendary, giving it +1, and 3 because of Growl, so it gets 3 buffs essentially, and we're threatening Mass Trigger there. Then you can play Pouncing Key for 4. Then you get to play Crouching Tiger for 1 because of the legendary buff, and then you get to play Tiger Swipe for 4, threatening another 3 tigers, right? So you can do some cool stuff, and if you have Pouncing Links here, you could even, if they let Tiger Swipe hit, you could go get another Tiger Swipe and like weave it even more. But again, 18 damage, threatening Mass twice, off of a pretty good hand. And normally with Katsu, like this type of hand, you would be able to pitch for Kodachis maybe. Play Captain's Call before, pitch for Kodachis. Growl comes in for 5, and then Pouncing Key would come in for 3, so 8, 10 damage, right? So again, Katsu would never run this type of hand, but regardless, I'm just trying to make a comparison. Really, really cool stuff. I think Zen's going to obviously be able to go even higher than this, but some really cool things that you can do with the Crouching Tiger mechanic. I think it's going to make really weird blocks for your opponent. And if you even have the boots that make a Crouching Tiger on command, you could even make another one on this turn just to threaten a little bit more, depending on how your sequencing goes. Or you can resequence this and make Growl come in for 5. You can play Growl for 5 first, and then play Crouching Tiger for 1 or 2 because it gets 1 buff from the legendary and 1 buff from Growl. Like there's all different types of stuff you could do with this. So I won't go too into the weeds, but just again, showing you some really cool stuff that Zen can do with 5-card hands, with 4-card hands, with 2-card hands, right? I think Zen's going to be able to play some really cool value stuff. I'm really excited to see what he does, and I would love to hear your thoughts as well. But hopefully you enjoy this type of content. Again, I know we don't have everything, but I think it's really fun to watch and see what these heroes can do to get people excited to play them. But if you had any other ideas that you'd want to see, let me know. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not me, it's completely fine. Go to my homepage. I have a video dedicated showing all the Flesh and Blood content creators that I know of on an Excel spreadsheet. Definitely go check those out. Go to another creator, sub to them, get more people seeing this game. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time on TCG Talk. Thank y'all so much.